going for a muddy run across the fields and through the woods. But just down there is Pepperwood. I think this is probably classed as Bromsgrove. It should only be about an hour, 15 minutes, depending on what the ground's like. It's about 6.5 miles, I think I'm planning. But we'll see, we'll see. Dog didn't want to come. Again, he's getting lazy. I don't know whether he's sussed that sort of a daytime run on a Sunday means a long run, and he doesn't want to do it. Or he might have heard the car keys rattling about in my pocket. She really doesn't like going in the car. But as I was getting ready, he went and hid. And then all the usual tricks of calling him and rattling his lead and rustling the poo bags. None of that worked either. Once again, not planning on going particularly fast, just a nice misty muddy run. Morning. Yards down the lane from where I parked. This is where we go off road. And I'll be coming back from up there. I can hear music really loud. What a lovely misty day. The top edge of Pepperwood. I'm going to run around the edge of it. The last time I did this route was about 4 years ago, and I was walking it. There we go, straight into the swamp. If it's going to be this slippery all the way around, it's going to take about an hour and a half, because I can't run on this. It's just it's too loose. Even with the trail shoes on, I'm sliding. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Trying to get my footing on the grass rather than the worn down bit. A bit more traction there. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Whew. Just put it around the edge now. Beginning to think I should have brought my poles with me. Okay. You'd need studded boots or something to run on that properly. Ooh. Better. Oh. No. Still slipping and sliding all over the place. Right now, I'm just going to walk on this little bit here. Hopefully it'll ease up a bit once we're off the less well walked trail. So this track here, because it goes around Pepperwood, and Pepperwood's quite popular. It's absolutely mashed. And just not really suitable for running on. But where we're going, I don't think. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so where I'm going, hopefully it's not quite as popular. There's not a massive reason to walk between the two woods. Both woods have got car parks and all the rest of it. So hopefully once I get on those paths, it'll be easier running. Checking the map as per usual. Where's my route? Okay, that way it is. Okay. Squelch, 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 squelch. Bloody hell. Here's a top tip for you. Don't try and run across wet wood, muddy wet wood, with shoes with lugs on, because that is lethal. voices up ahead. Up the wheeling wellies. It's a bit of a better path now. The path I was on that went through the woods down there sort of peels off and then goes back through Pepperwood to the car park. So this path isn't quite as well used, so it's in slightly better condition for me. It's not massively hilly. I think you refer to it as rolling, gently rolling. Once we get to the top of a gently rolled hill though, just had a panic moment there coming up the hill after I've just been through all that really deep mud and everything. I realised my bit of mud on the lens there. I realised my zip pockets weren't zipped and I couldn't remember where I put my car keys. It's that little feeling where your stomach drops through your arsehole. Anyway. Not entirely sure. Which way from here? Straight across then, through the Aussies. Oh man, looks like a swamp over there as well. That one's really there, anyways, cares. Oh, don't let me scare you, horsey. Oh. It's always the same, any field that has livestock around the gates is terrible. Oh, it's not locked anyway. Make sure you close those gates behind you, boys and girls. Oh, I never thought I'd say it, but I'm quite pleased to be on a slightly firmer road type surface. Am I supposed to be going down there now? That's where the footpath goes. Nap time. Nice to be on a firm surface again for a while. A short-lived road section. We're back onto still it's grass, so I think it's straight over. She's nicely on the grass. Whew. This is what slows these runs down. Makes them enjoyable, but it does slow them down because you have to negotiate and navigate around lots of mud like that. Right there, onwards. Up the hill. Nice bit of garden. That must be Chaddesley Wood over there, which I'm sort of going to run to the far end of and then run through. Just disturbs a heron. There he is. He was over in this little bunch of trees there, and then he flew down to there. Obviously he's not used to being disturbed. Huh. That was nice. So flies everywhere. Whew. Bit of road now through the woods. I don't think I'll pick up a trail now, a path until I'm through the woods now. So I'm looking at that now, over there. See the road dips down and then it's going to be going up. I'm going straight through the woods, almost a straight line from here to the other side of the woods. Gently rolling hills. So it's a bit easier on the path, on the road. Into Chaddesley Wood now. Over there, over there. I might cut through it. I see a bit further down. I know there's like a clearing. You can see it from the overhead maps. Whether it's be useful to go on foot, I don't know yet. But I might cut through. Only because it's a bit more interesting than running around the road. Otherwise, I follow this road until where. So if I cut through the woods, there is a footpath about halfway through. And if you carry on that footpath, it brings you out where this road's going to take me anyway. It's just whether I can get from here to that bit of footpath or not. I'll find out a bit further down. Back in amongst the trees, running on the slime. Way past the halfway mark, heading back towards Pepperwood and the car now. No idea what the mileage is. battery's gone on the Garmin on my watch, so I'll just have to plot it out when I get back home. I got it at about 6.5 miles, the route that I planned, so it won't be far off that by the time I'm done. Anyway, back on it. What a shame. That would be a great place for a property. There's people mooching about down there. Nuttal wood now. This is our third wood of the day. As speaking to Tanya, we didn't really go through Pepperwood, did we? We will be. This is really strictly speaking only our second one, so. Oh! I didn't realise it was going to be a steeplechase. Left or right? Left. And if it's not, we just have to come back. It's a cracking bit of path, this, winding through the woods. You definitely have to come here when it's dry. Right, left or right? Shouldn't take long now. So these are some of those paths I was talking about that are less travelled, so they're in better condition for me. Still slippy though. I think that's Pepperwood in front of me over there, but the car park's sort of way down the road that way, over in the mist. Oh, excuse me. We'll stick on the road now for a bit until we get to the car park. So look at this. Now that is a garden pond. Don't know whether I'd want to mow that lawn though. Coming up on the car park now, and it's busy. Pretty glad I parked the other side now. Pepperwood, so this is where I should have started from earlier if the sat nav had put me to the right place. So all I could do now is run through these woods, just the one path all the way to the end, pick up the little lane, and then the car. That's the top entrance to Pepperwood. Just at the end of this track is the car, and then we're done. That should have been 10k. Sheep. Just coming up to the point where I left the track earlier, or where I left the little road and gone into the fields. Here it is. This was the start point of the loop. However long ago it was, 15 minutes, something like that ago. There's the car. That was a fun and muddy one. Lovely weather at the moment. It's just cool. Didn't overheat too much. Haven't taken too much water on board. Just can't get up in the pace because of the state of the paths and that, but that's okay. It's getting out and enjoying the countryside rather than the run on these ones. Right then, finish it off.